We're going in 3, 2, 1.
One clap.
Just one. That's the only one.
So we start in Skull Kid's house, and we get the loot up here with a simple Sokoban block puzzle.
Skull Kid sure has an earning room. He's got all those boxes around.
Yeah. We gotta pick up the pedal trimmers, move over the map, and then go up here to Deku Hollow.
And the Deku Tree does talk to you in a normal non-speed run, but we don't actually need.
Yeah, you don't actually have to talk to him. We got a key early. That's good.
That's a lot. Ooh, nice one. I'm really glad that they added the ability to see those keys.
Yeah, you have to be paying attention. It's like in Cadence with Hyrule, you can see it in
There's a lot of new enemies that you haven't seen before either, Rukoa.
Yeah, I see that. There still are those wolf.
Yeah, there's this new purple Poe, which is double teleport.
Yeah, I see that. What's this?
Torch of Wisdom.
What is the name of the... I couldn't find names for a lot of the characters. With the Boomerang Bro and...
Goria?
Goria?
Yeah, it's from Zelda 1 and 2 on the NES.
And then what are the ones with the big eyeball that goes in a circle?
They're called MOAs. I've died plenty of times to them, so... Yes, another key for free.
Oh, that's good. And so what we just saw is like, so this is like the lost woods dungeon? In the
Swamp, yeah, effectively.
Rock swamp. I corrected myself from woods, but I don't know why.
You gotta deliver that!
Yeah, so this man up there wanted a pedal trimmer to get his beard trimmed or something, and then he gave us magic.
Your beard is me impressed.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So what we're doing here is we're looking at the overworld. If you've played this game before, you know that I'm going to stop saying that. It is a much smaller overworld. We'll probably be seeing Tyler, you do some bleak loops, and checking the map.
We've got Toro here.
But they are a necessary evil.
Here's our Gerudo village, and we're leaving immediately.
Yeah, we'll be back, because that's where the arena is, but for now we do not want to hang out. And we've also found the River of Ice. Does the River of Ice always spawn in the middle? Like,
yeah, it's effectively Lake Hylia. And you'll recognize, like, this bridge is from Lake Hylia.
And there's nothing interesting to see on the screen. A couple of jumping spiders, and it's nothing out of place or interesting at all. Here.
There's a random fisher person there that gives us the Mask of Truth, but you have to fish up a golden fish. And so we aren't bothering with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of mess that we're going to get. So here, the ice
Bomb
is
boost.
randomly generated. The ice is...
Shoot!
Oh no!
They had a counter bomb boost.
Yeah. So the ice puzzle, the ice here is always the same.
I'm gonna go ahead and just to take a death here at this point.
You're not gonna go the long way? You're just gonna die?
Yeah, I'm just gonna die.
Okay.
Oh shoot, that means I lose a key.
Lots of keys.
I lose a key. That's silly. Oh well.
Yeah. Sometimes dying on
Faster in
purpose
order
is
to
a
just do this anyway.
Sometimes dying on purpose is a strategy. You'll probably see doing that later to get the heart pieces from the death shop. Oh, to get another one. You might see them pop back in there on purpose. We're doing the ice puzzle now. It's
Okay then.
Yeah, that was unfair. That was unlucky. Similar to the last swamp, it's like a
I don't have a
dungeon.
shovel.
Okay, you'll get one.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
I found it. But generally after you die, the enemies have a very high drop rate of items that you can use.
It's mostly shovels and torches that have that effect.
They're very good at getting those
Yeah. Torches the end of the story, but that's okay. As you can see here, the mages have been a bit buffed. They now explode into a 3x3 instead of a nice standard 1.
And they also have a mask on them that gives them a bonus hit.
Oh yeah.
And they're 2 health as well.
But you can still hit them from behind.
No.
Right? No? Who is that I'm thinking of? The shield bros. Like that. That you can hit from behind so you don't have to really matter. They're shield.
Dark Nuts?
You just fought one on a horse.
Oh, the regular
regular
Stalfos.
The Stalfos, the shields are not matched. You're saying that, like, you can avoid a shield with a Stalfos, but you can't avoid a
Correct. Alright, Zora Mask.
The Zora Mask is going to allow us to swim, and it will also give us a rapier. Our mask magic of the Zora Mask is a randomly generated ball in one of the cardinal directions. Am I correct with that?
2.
2.
2 balls in 2 random directions.
And not just the cardinal direction, it will be any of the 8, yeah?
Any of the 8.
Right here is because it's what we call a move attack weapon. You can attack at the same time while you move. There's one other weapon that's like that in this game, as far, unless they've added something.
Nope, they didn't add anything.
Right?
Yeah. But it is the flail, you're correct.
Yeah.
And we're not going to shoot this run because it is associated with a mask and you for marathon safety or otherwise.
We have the ability to get a rapier immediately on the way. Pretty good. That's a lot better than the base game.
Oh, so that's a phasing...
Soul.
Goal? That's a phasing friend goal. Which means that...
Not a friend. Very much
friend.
not a friend.
So on our base mask, our decking mask, we have the ability to hide on the ground, and the phasing goal can hit us in that.
And it even chases you while you're on the ground, too.
Yeah. Kylar, are you done?
Broadsword Lizalfos! And here's the puzzle dungeon, Temple of Brainstorms.
I think this is going to be the majority of... we lose all of our items in here.
Oh.
But if you get an item in here and die, you retain it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
You retain keys at the very least.
Yes. I'm not quite clear on exactly, but so here is a puzzle. So the goal of this puzzle is to get the spheres on these circles, and so
Nope. That is correct. I'm doing it wrong. There we go.
I have
Bum
things
shoes.
to the game. It'll be interesting. And there's a whole bunch of different puzzles. So every time
That's not blue.
you beat a puzzle, you will get a chest, either red, blue, or purple, or sometimes a chest. So in this one, you want to
Get out of here.
How do you explain this puzzle, Kyler? I guess.
Pull up wire puzzle.
Oh, that's pretty straightforward, actually. You just need to kill the enemies on those little circles.
Okay, so hookshot is here. Another boulder puzzle.
Boulder puzzles make me feel. Wire puzzle's pretty straightforward. This ice puzzle is pretty straightforward. It's a little worries me about how these poor Lizalfos got trapped. But the boulder puzzle makes me feel like a fool.
Shuffle. Alright, here's our first junction.
Yes.
Okay. And there's another junction. I don't have the bomb boost for that, though. Although we do have money, and I can get bombs, so I can bomb boost over that, but... So one key thing will be on each floor except for the entrance. We're looking for a broken synth and the boss entrance. The boss stairs.
It was
It's another
speaking of
junction.
Zora mask. That room is pretty trivial for us. We don't have to do the puzzle required to turn off the water. We can just swim.
Okay, so I don't even need to do the bomb boost anymore.
Yeah, we got a nice shortcut there.
Let's go ahead and talk for the gate. Which floor is it on? Second floor, all the way up there. Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is path over.
Take a random picture.
Yeah, take a screenshot.
So what is that signifier? The fate. What is it showing?
Where the broken synth is.
Yeah, we skipped the text.
Keys are good. Oh, Taros room. Taros quick kill room.
Yeah, so in this puzzle, Tyler, kill both enemies within 3 or 4 beats of each other. I didn't quite. Yep.
Oh, wait, it's on the first floor. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be the boss room floor, which means I want to actually just go down over
Oh,
here.
it's nice that we know where that is.
Yep, here's one, and this is a nice, easy hovers plus bomb boost.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to have a power glove for that room.
Wait, that might be useful. I don't have a bow in order to change my direction.
Yeah, there's a couple items.
But that's still
the way
good.
the puzzle, the temple brainstorm is set up is that you,
Okay, here's
in
Freddy.
the intended way, you were supposed to collect a whole bunch of items, like the power glove, and the bow, and the boomerang, to help you traverse through these floors. But however, with like cheeky bomb skips and hover boots,
Yeah, the corner, Freddy.
So we're not calling him Freddy as a nickname. It's going with his name. His name is
Freddy Merchantry.
Merchantry. It's a pun.
Ash!
No. Oh, but here's the thing. We don't lose a lot here. We lose our like shovel and our torch, but we aren't going to lose our keys, which is a big deal. Are we gonna have a rematch with Freddy?
Yes. At this point, that is pretty much all we're trying to do.
So while we're doing this, we could probably get some donations as she's walking back to Freddy.
Yeah, this would be a great time to do this.
I'm just practicing my donation call out.
Have you ever been on a DDP thing before?
I have not. I watched a lot of it.
It's really
I
nerve-wracking.
feel like I should do the top right corner at this point.
I have faith.
Go away.
In general, my I do not
Further
have
away?
fear of public speaking. My anxiety is pretty much centered on public speaking.
There we go. Got it.
So hover boots here are going to allow Kylaria to bypass a lot of the intended solutions for puzzles.
There's a lot of skips in this game in general that just get opened up by the hover boots.
Yeah, so dying now and losing the hover boots would be pretty annoying. So here is a situation where there's an item in that purple chest, the Pegasus anklet, that allows us to move quickly. But since she had hover boots, she was able to jump in and get it instead of the intended way of getting, like, I don't know, iron boots or something. Ooh.
It's fine.
Okay. See, iron boots, look at that. The good devil.
Oh, not that way.
So, that was another. So here is another one.
Trying to get a frickin'
easy one.
No. This is what I was looking for. Okay.
Oh, so you can teleport up and down.
Yeah.
Without having to waste bombs to move everything.
Mm-hmm.
So what she did there, she could not have done without hover boots. She jumped pretty quickly through it. And now with the Pegasus anklet, she quickly gets this. And so this is the boss.
That was the boss stairs.
Those are the boss stairs to go down to the Synth's Rova fight. But first we need to find the unpowered Synth.
What is the our synth gonna do for us?
Be useless until we fight Synthrova, right?
It triggers the Synthrova fight.
Yeah.
I see. It is required for the boss.
It's the key. It's the boss key.
It's effectively like a boss key, except if you're in puzzle mode, where you have to also get a boss key in order to unlock the door.
Okay, but in story mode, it's the boss key. Ring of shielding, we're gonna ring of protection. Ring of shielding is different. So this is don't get hit puzzle.
A flawless puzzle.
Flawless puzzle. So can't drop the beat, can't get hit. It's nice to know that those glass boots are there. Glass boots will glass shoes. If we lose our hovers, glass shoes can allow us to do things like walk on ice and avoid spikes and potholes. So knowing where those are in the back of the line is very helpful. And now here's the rover fight, and I have no idea what goes on here.
That's
Hilaria.
weird. Oh.
It's like what's it called?
Nocturna boss?
Yes.
This looks like this looks
Conductor.
similar.
So, but how? So the previous conduit, you didn't get one of the nodes.
So
you
I'll have to
come
still
back for
finish
that.
it off.
Okay, but you can stand on any of the conduits as long as you kill an enemy on any of the nodes.
As long as it's activated.
It doesn't. It looks like it doesn't mean that you can hit a hit or a kill. It just needs a hit.
Yeah, just a
Okay.
hit.
So if she had a skull of electricity, you can just pop that. And get a lot done here.
Also, the knockback allows you to do some funny things.
But this allows, so what we're doing now is we're basically managing a couple of things. We don't want to die, but we don't want to kill too quickly if we want to fight the nodes. So, and it's like at the fitting end for the dungeon of puzzles.
So I get that Pegasus anklet,
Oh yeah,
and an
something-
extra bomb.
So this is I haven't played the earlier Zelda game, so this is a reference to which two bosses?
Twin Rova and Ocarina of Time.
Twin Rova.
And then King
It's like two
Dodongo.
old Gerudo. Two old Gerudo ladies. How is it King Dodongo?
Oh, right,
for the
that's next
Gerudo
boss.
Arena.
Yeah.
And then go back in just in order to get the big bomb bag without it deleting it and chancing not getting it. Because the items that you get from
And you had the cube
Tobs.
box, so now you can chop it in Freddy again.
yeah. Now it's just a arena boss. Well, 5 floors of this.
There, what's the command for the arena?
Just arena.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, exclamation point.
It's another Symphony Max. We must traverse 5 floors of arenas that spawn random sets of enemies to reach the boss, King Dodongo. On floor 3, there's a mini boss where it's a jousting iron knuckle. We'll be fighting that and hitting it with a bomb through. And then at the end, fighting Badongo, it's just a pretty heavily RNG fight. It can be super long based on his rotation. But we have to get there, which means that we have to use the Zora mask and the Unicast Rapier, which does double damage when you lunge.
+1. Only +1 in this
+1
game.
damage. Yeah, in Necrodancer it does double damage.
Oh, thank
it
you.
does double your base damage.
I mean, at this point, they're functionally the same thing.
Right now they are, but
Yeah.
if we had an upgraded weapon, then we'd be able to do it.
Yeah. Can you get an obsidian weapon or an obsidian?
No, you cannot upgrade
I think so,
the weapons themselves.
yeah. So glass slippers, I think you get a glass fork or glass shovel, or is it just glass slippers? I don't think it's the other.
All of them are possible, but the only one that gives damage is shoe stuff.
Yeah, the glass slippers, so the-
Could you stop the spawning here and switch over the boulder?
No. And you don't want to stop the spawning because you want to kill everything, and if you stop the spawning, then
You can't kill everything.
you can't kill everything.
So we're gonna be seeing the jousting iron knuckle here. He's a friend.
Also not a friend. The +1 damage is really useful though.
Yeah.
for this area. Those are vires. They explode into a bunch of bats. But we don't want that to happen, so we usually... So we want to generally bomb them. But bombs are also a resource for the boss.
But you have... So that's another thing. So the Dombo has many minions. Just normal sized minions, actually. I don't know why I said
Goblin bombers.
Thank you. That when they die have a chance to drop a bomb that Hylaria can use. But it would be nice to have a bank of bombs.
Hello there.
So this is not a friend.
Oh, apparently I damaged it at the same beat.
Yeah, so we're gonna hit it with some bomb tools, and then it's just a normal iron knuckle.
It's a neat mini boss.
And so this is the last.
Nope, one more floor.
For the boss? Okay, this is the fourth floor. I didn't know if the fifth floor counts. It was inclusive of the boss when you said my floor.
There's some regular bongos.
They will mess you
Not
up.
as useful because I've got health.
I mean, you don't have another one. Doesn't hurt.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't realize those little Zora statues through fire. There's so much that happens on this screen.
Yep, they're the
It's
equivalent
insane.
of fire pigs. Except they're fire, whatever they're called.
Zoras.
I don't think they're Zoras.
They have fish fins.
They're the fiery things in, Dead Rocks. There we go.
Thanks, Jack. So this is my chair. So I don't have public speaking as a general rule. What I am scared of is messing up.
Rate of blasting is actually pretty good here.
Oh yes, you're using bombs. That's very good. What I am worried about is messing up Combo Door because
It's not like people vehemently care about something.
yeah, no one has strong opinions about it.
These only be damaged by bombs or something?
No, you can damage them from the front, or if their mouths are open, you can damage them from the side, but that's the only places.
Can you hear me better now if I talk into the microphone?
Yeah.
What was Kill By says that they can
So the Badongo fight here, his rotation, as far as I can tell, Kyler will correct me if I'm wrong, is that he'll or summon dudes.
Once it reaches the corner, you'll summon stuff in a
Oh no.
mad dash. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, I can hear you.
What's wrong?
I didn't hear, everything died, and I thought it was just
Oh,
me.
I see.
I was calling out into the darkness. Was I right about my rotation, or was I wrong?
Kind of wrong?
About the fire. Kind of wrong?
Just turn around. Yes.
Yeah, so what we did there is we gambled that he would turn around, allowing us to get a couple extra hits on him. And we tried to do it there, but he lost.
And there we go.
Yeah. So what's the rotation?
Get some more bombs.
What's the rotation of this one like?
So it'll move like 3 spaces, and then it'll do fireball attacks, and then it'll try and move another like 4. Now here's Skull Ganon.
So Kylaria, at this point, should we explain why you don't use schools, or do you want to? But really concentrating.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the school mask is a very nice tool that
Oops.
you have throughout the
Rate of blasting. Go ahead.
So the skull mask has a spear weapon that has a chance to do a one-hit kill on any enemy, and it's one of the first. It is the second mask we get after the mask. We don't ever want to use the skull mask throughout the Creed world because every kill we get is enough to give one insta-kill or impale. Impale being the L ability. I'm explaining this really badly. I will start over. Okay, so the skull mask has the spear as its weapon with a chance to one-hit KO any enemy. Its L attack is also an impale attack. However, every insta-kill impale is enough to give Skull Ganon 3 HP instead of 2, 10 of them give him 4 HP, and 50 of them give him 5 HP. So the more we use the skull mask... Oh, we're done! I have to... It's a PB?
That's a
Is that
PB.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Yay! That's exciting! Oh, you were... Oh, no.
You're just behind Sweetie.
Yeah, before was a 2552, and now it's 2500.
Nice.
We're gonna get that below. You're gonna get that 24:59 on Friday for sure.
I did actually update the estimate to 40 minutes.
That's probably safe, isn't it?
Yeah, because originally it was 50 minutes because, I mean, I was getting like over 40 minute, around 40 minute for the average earlier on.